Yeah, this year, 2016, it's a wrap. I don't know where this year went. I don't know what happened, but I hate when it gets to this time of the year. I hate the New Year's resolution talks. I hate, oh, so what's your resolution? What are you going to do? What's your New Year's resolution? I think that's the craziest. I think it's like a real weird, I think that's like an old people fable. Like, I don't think New Year's resolutions mean anything to this generation and this day and age. We're going into 2017. New Year's resolutions, really, like, I don't think people even believe that you can make a resolution that is somehow going to change your life that year. Like, we have the generation of Instagram and Snap, and you want likes and you want follows and you want instant everything. Resolutions, man, by March, April, myself with certain resolutions, I'm done after February, March. I can't keep up with the resolution. It's a lot of pressure. Then if you tell people what your resolution is, that's where a lot of people mess up right there. They're like, oh, I'm going to lose 100 pounds. And they go a couple months in, and then they want to hide from all their friends because they ain't fell through with that resolution. And resolutions, to me, is too much pressure for me. Maybe I'm a punk, and that's why I just don't do New Year's resolutions, because I just feel like that's a lot of pressure. You have now given yourself this thing that you got to achieve, and so therefore you have to do it. Okay, maybe that's too much pressure for me. I do think goals are important, but I really like to make kind of more small changes, if you would, or corrections to my year moving forward. I think tweaks are good. I think I try to implement new things, like maybe, all right, I'm going to text my mom more. I write stuff down, and I'll write things down that I want to do, and I'll check up on them throughout the year, look on my pad and check my note that says it. Try to make people smile more. That's stuff for me that I'll try to do. But the resolution and the really got to do something, I've never been the biggest fan of New Year's resolutions. I think those changes are good, and I also think people forget to address the things that were bad in their year. Like, stop doing those things. Try that. Like, just stop. If you had a bad relationship in the past year, you should probably not talk to them anymore or mess with them anymore. Leave that person alone. Leave that group of people. Maybe it's something that you've been doing, like maybe you just got a bad habit you want to break. Try to do that. Try to leave those things that were holding you up that made this last year not so good. Leave those alone. So that way you can have a fresh look going into the new year. I like to just address certain things in a different way. I know my perspective is different. I like to look at my own self differently. I think if I'm not feeling good about where I'm at, I think it's kind of up to me to figure out where I'm blowing it. You know, like, that's more important to me than trying to create something new. Now I got a new task I got to knock out in 2017, as opposed to, let me fix what's wrong here and tweak and bend. And then, of course, there's things that I want to grow on and achieve and do. But the resolutions, I don't think people should just overdo it, man. You will gas yourself out. I think if you can keep your resolution beyond March, you're amazing. Like, I'm a fan of yours. Like, leave a comment. If you make your resolution happen beyond March, beyond July, I'd love to know how you did it. I'd really love to know that, because for me, consistency is great in periods and moments. Like, I'll go 2 weeks of working out and I'm solid, and then I'll have the week off. And it's just staying consistent. But at the same time, I've had to realize that I got to stop lying to myself. There's something that people forget, and it's like, yo, you tell yourself you're gonna work out. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna eat good. I'm gonna eat right, and I'm gonna work out. And you don't do it. All right, well, I'm gonna start next week. Well, I'm gonna start the next week after that. You know what? I do got this birthday party and a couple other things coming up, crazy events. I'm gonna start the week after that. And I think that becomes a bad trait I've noticed for myself, because you start to expect other people to deliver. every time you ask or you need something, you have this expectation that, okay, they got to deliver for me. I mean, you lying to yourself. The whole time I've had to look at myself like, yo, you're lying, bro. You're not even honest with yourself about everything that you've got these expectations of everybody in the world needs to be doing this and doing it right by you. Be honest with yourself first. I think it's been the most helpful thing I've learned this year. I'll say in particular with 2016, I feel like I've learned more about myself this year, and I'm looking now forward to 2017. So if you make a resolution or not, good for you. If you don't make a resolution, I do believe you'll succeed if you want to work hard enough. So have a great 2017, all right?
DJ